Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I'm here with the Hoonigan Caprice Donk. This is a car culture type thing called the Donk. That's what it stands for. There's different beliefs in why it's called the Donk. The Caprice had a symbol that resembled a donkey. So some believe Donk refers to donkey. There are other beliefs as to why exactly it came this way, but the Caprice is the classic Donk vehicle. Donk involves raising the car up on bigger wheels. As you can see here, we have some super wheels on this thing, styled the wheels, and then adding power, making it a Donk car. This is part of what they call the high-rise culture. This is the exact opposite of the other car trend that some of us scoff at, and that's the stance nation. Guys with super low cars with extreme negative camber, natural motion. You can introduce one of them too, since you're already getting into these kind of things. Might as well give us a stance car that does sixes. In any case, how good is this car in CSR2? Well, not too bad. I got this car today from the Showdown, utilizing the Honda Hoonigan, and as you can see, the numbers are pretty good with the mild build. Let's go ahead and take it out into live, see how it does. Now, if my voice sounds a little strange to you, that is because I have been fighting a somewhat of a throat infection type thing. I would call it a cold, except I don't have a fever and it doesn't feel totally like a cold, but definitely have something to do with stuff going around this time of the year. All right, so let's first see how we stack up against the usual suspects in the 9-second lobbies. This is running around the 9.7, 9.8 setup. And what I'm trying to do is find out where I am relative to the big boys, which are usually the tier 4s that are running very strong in these lobbies. I'm watching them catch up. I'm going to let them catch up because I don't want to win my first race in here right away. It's my standard procedure to lose one to find out where I'm at, and then jump out back into lobby, and then actually test to see if the car maintains lobby advantage or not. With the numbers that we're seeing with the performance point and evo ratio, at this level of build, this car certainly shows good potential for good live race possibilities. Obviously, at lower upgrades, it could be just as good, and at higher upgrades, depending on how much the performance point escalates, we could still maintain good advantage as well. All right, let's go ahead and take on something that, all right, that decision's been made for me. Another Honda, but this one is the NSXR, a much better car than that LB one that we ran against, and likely will run better against me as well, so we'll see. I am using a 0 RPM drop on the launch to try to keep the car running good. Okay, so he's a little bit faster. I didn't slow down as much on this run, and yet he ran a little bit quicker. Can I take him? Yes. Do I want to right away coming in? No. I suspect anybody that's racing a Donk really don't want to lose. It just feels embarrassing to lose to a big old American car with super huge wheels and rubber band tires. But the Donk Master, as he may be known out there in the U.S., apparently has one with 2,500 horsepower, which tells you with enough horsepower, anything can win. All right. In CSR2, though, so far, I have to say this car is quite good. Let's go ahead and win one. I'm still not going to run all out, but I am going to run it a little harder. This is not the launch I wanted, which means I have to go into 4th. But I can always slow back down a little bit at the end. Easy car to control because it doesn't have a lot of gears. And that was a 10.018 run. Not a bad run. Again, control is key with any of these cars that comes in with lobby advantage. You could lose your lobby advantage almost in the span of 5 or 6 races if you push your car all out. And there's Kenneth B, who ran 10.2 against me earlier. So we're still in the same lobby. He's probably looking for another win. But unfortunately, This time I think I'm going to try to take the win. I have my 2 losses. It's time to get 2 wins. There is the possibility, of course, that I would downshift too fast or too early and therefore hurt myself, but I'm going to try not to. Okay, so again, controlled, not too much slowing down. 10.1 against a 10.2. He's re-challenging me, I think. Yes. Right. So that means Kenneth feels that his car can do better. We'll go ahead and take another run with him. This time I'll give him the race. Again, in the beginning, when I first build a car, I try not to overdo it. Oh, all right. I take that back. I guess he didn't want another race, and he must have hit the button by accident and then canceled it as we're entering the race. That gives me a free win, or a void in this case. That's okay. It's possible he got disconnected. I mean, I've been crashing so much that some nights I feel like I don't even want to play the game anymore. But, you know, it's hit or miss with this game, and glitches happen, problems happen. Now that we've had 1 or 2 races, again, I'm going to jump out of lobby, jump back in, and try to stabilize the car in a particular lobby. But as you can see so far, it's quite the car. I mean, for the Icon series, I have to say this is one of the better ones to come out. Who would have thought the thing with the big wheels will be the one to destroy you? You know, the Camaro, which looks a lot like the Camaro we got from American Road Trip, unfortunately is not as good as the American Road Trip one. Not to say it's a terrible car, it's just not as good. And off we go. The Dunk Master wins again. Yes, we dunked them. All right, I don't know what the term they would use when a dunk car beats somebody. That might be something worth looking up on Google. So what happens when you get beat by a dunk? Did you get dunked? You got donkeyed? Donkey kicked? Who knows? I mean, there must be some kind of term that goes with it. But I think I made my point. So our big donkey's doing quite well. Again, the look's not for everybody. You know, the stance guys get a lot of flack. The dunk guys get laughed at a lot too. But car culture is car culture, man. You know, the VIP executive look from Japan, the big front lip look, that has a name too that I can't remember. People like what they like, and you know, car guys particularly are adherents of some weird habits and design cues. But all I care about is that this car is good in CSR2 at low upgrades, high performance car with low performance point, high evo. Definitely worth taking a look at. As you can see, I haven't fully finished upgrading it yet. I'm still missing stage 6, some even stage 5, but with just basic setups, 2, 4, 3, 5, 0, 2, 1. Okay, if you start at engine, it'll be 0, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 5. Build. And the tune is pretty straightforward. Right, left, left. And boom. We now have the Dunk Master running in at least the 9 to 10 range lobby quite well. Right, left, left. 9.698 dyno on the 10.0 lobby. All right. Now, I'll tell you right now, this car runs about 2/10 under. So you're really going to be able to do about 9.49 or 9.5 in the 9.7 range. So it's quite the car, especially in the 10-second lobby. So that is the Hoonigan Caprice Donk. Whether you love it or hate it as far as looks-wise, this is, in fact, one of the better icon cars to come out of the series. And I highly recommend that you struggle through the Showdown and try to at least get a hold of this car. It may even turn out to be as good, if not better, than the Hoonigan Nova, which is the prize car in the series. All right. I hope you liked that video. I apologize again for my raspy voice. In any case, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you like my channel and like my raspy voice for whatever reason, hey, subscribe, hit the bell, and you get notified when I'm sick next time I make a video. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.